I was just celebrating the National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day. Have you ever had a grilled cheese? Well, I mean, if you can have cheese. The nicely buttered piece of bread, grilled to perfection, a nice light, crispy, crunchy toast on the outside with melted ooey gooey cheese on the inside with a fantastic cheese pull. That is a good sandwich if you can have it. And let me tell you, it reminded me of a story. Not really sure other than the word cheese, but I will make it make sense in one moment because I have got this book called The Big Cheese, and it was written by Jory John and Pete Oswald. I love their stories, and well, The Big Cheese I thought about because of the sandwich. Do you get it? Yeah, you're welcome. So happy that you're here. I hope that you enjoy, and I really hope that you will please like and subscribe and share with your friends or family. And I would love for you to get ready to hear this story with me. So get yourselves all cozied up and let's hear about the big cheese. They call me Cheese, the big cheese. Oh, say it with me, please. The big cheese. Ta-da! You'd better believe it. Curds on way. Let's see. That's right, folks. I am the biggest, cheesiest piece of cheddar around. I'm really something to behold. Take a look at me. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Have you ever observed a more impressive cheese in all your life? Uh-oh, friends, we have a problem. The big cheese has just rolled into town. It's not just my stature either. It's my presence, my vibe, my energy I emanate, the excitement I exude. It's the way I fill a room, or a theater, or a stadium. Uh-oh, he's a little bit, how we say, full of himself. Uh-oh, here we go. Wherever I go, I cause a fuss. Heads turn, jaws drop, gasp are audible. That's why they call me Cheese. Oh, say it with me, please. The big cheese. Ta-da! You better believe it. Oh boy. Wow. How did I get such a good, or should I say, Gouda reputation? Well, I wasn't always a big shot. I grew up on a crowded platter in a tiny kitchen. I was an unremarkable little curd. We lived quiet lives of pasteurization. But I wasn't happy with all the status quo. Oh, no. I wanted to make a big old name for myself. So I resolved to become a big cheese. I wanted the praise, the cheers, the spotlight, the attention, the ovations, the celebrations. I set to work, and before long, I was on the fast track to success. I dressed to impress. I shredded the competition. I stole every show. It's kind of exhausting to be this big cheese. And then I'd brag nonstop to anybody who'd listen. Hey, did you see me score that goal while I was literally yawning? What was the secret to my success? Well, I stuck to the things I was good at. That way I couldn't possibly fail. Did I get a little boring, never trying anything new? I suppose. But it didn't matter as long as everyone agreed that I was, oh, say it with me, please, the big cheese. Ta-da! I don't know. I'm just reading the words. But then, one fateful day, I met Wedge. He was new in town, and he seemed to be my exact opposite in every way. He was quiet. I was loud. He was shy. I was bold. While I dominated conversations, he kept to himself. I didn't pay him much attention at first because why would I? I was too preoccupied with being the center of my universe. But then, without warning, everything changed. Ta-da! What happened? Oh, here's what happened. Every summer, our tiny village staged an all-day cheese cathlon. Guess who had first place trophies from the last 6 years? Oh, say it with me, please. The big cheese. Ta-da! You better believe it. Oh, boy. This year's opening ceremony started at 5 a.m. sharp. I like all these little jokes. I don't know if you're getting them all, but that one was just one. I was fully primed and prepared to prevail. First up was a foot race. I zipped into the lead. Within seconds, though, there was someone on my heels. I could hear his breath, the pitter-patter of his agile feet. It was Wedge. I could not believe it. Oh, he was fast. Not just fast, but skilled, disciplined. He paced himself. We were neck and neck for most of the race, but when I slipped on a rogue pebble, Wedge swerved, sped up, and beat me by a nose. A cheese nose. Oh, no. What? No way! Wedge, you beat... Oh, shh. I'm not ready to get into it with him yet. Let's see how this goes. For the first time, I'd come in second place. Oh, the indignity! But there was no time to sulk because the next leg of the competition had already started. It was a game of chess. Before I could blink or think, Wedge had taken my king in 4 moves, and while I was busy protesting to the judges, he'd already moved on. Cheese got stuck there, huh? The following events were a blur of loss after humiliating loss. Hat making, shepherding, bread buttering. Oh, no. It turned out that Wedge was quietly excellent at, well, everything. Even when he won, though, he didn't gloat. He was so humble. It was odd. It was disconcerting. It was absolutely baffling. Finally, I watched in dismay as Wedge trounced me one last time, and the day came to a bitter end for the bird calling. Oh, I see the difference now, don't you? One liked to brag, and the other one was just not bragging. How different. Enough that Cheese, the big cheese, noticed a difference. Even the birds liked Wedge. Well, bitter for me at least, I went through every possible emotion. Big feelings are real. Ah! Ah! No! Boo! Wah! Until I'd finally exhausted myself. And as I lay in the muck, I heard a thunderous voice making the dreaded announcement. First place goes to newcomer, Wedgeman. Whoomp. The crowd roared its approval. I kind of feel bad for Big Cheese, don't you? Well, maybe a little bit? Oh, yeah. What had just happened? It was honestly hard to fathom. I closed my eyes. Suddenly, inexplicably, I felt a sense of calm come over me. I listened to my breathing, to the steady beating of my heart. Oh, that's a good thing, Big Cheese. Yes, I had lost again and again and again. But after all that, I actually felt okay. Relieved even. I suddenly knew that my world wasn't going to crumble. I picked myself up. I dusted myself off and I headed home. Before too long, I spotted Wedge. He wasn't busy celebrating or bragging. He was just watching the stream go by. He looked content. That's a good word to help explain how Wedge was looking like he was feeling. We chatted for a bit. It turned out that Wedge had a fascinating life story. I found myself getting caught up in the great conversation, a conversation that wasn't all about me. Huh? Wow. He was so busy all the time telling everybody that he met about how great he was that he kind of missed hearing about other people and their lives and what they like to do and what they're good at. Wow. There was a world outside of just winning. And as you heard, he said he was actually relieved, which means he felt like a weight had been lifted off of him. I wonder if he always felt like he had to win because that's what he thought he was only here for. Wow, that must have been a lot of pressure on him all the time to feel like he had to win in order to be liked or to be on top all the time. That day, I realized something. Maybe it didn't matter if I wasn't the best at everything. That's what we were just kind of talking about. In fact, perhaps it was healthy for me to lose for once. And sure, my ego was bruised in the short term, but over time I gained some perspective on what's really important. Losing taught me about empathy and humility. It showed me that I'd become so focused on winning that I was missing out on the joy of participating. Joy is such a beautiful, happy word to me. Empathy, caring about other people and how they're feeling and what they're going through. Wow. And it helped me see that I can live with defeat. Yeah. His world didn't come to a crashing end. Yeah, he felt disappointed and he went through a lot of big emotions, but his world didn't stop. I'm going to say that again. And it helped me to see that I can live with defeat. Yep. Even if I get a bit angry or frustrated at first. And I think he had some good ideas about how to work through that too. Remember, he sat and he was breathing. Blow away all those big feelings. Yeah. These days, I'm trying not to worry about whether I win or lose. Now, is it fun to win? Yeah. We don't always like to lose, but we found out from Big Cheese that, well, losing can be part of life and it's okay. It's okay to win. It's okay to lose. After all, because he lost, he learned a really big lesson and he was able to learn how to accept losing and not say that he's a loser, but use it to learn and to get better and to do other things. I don't have to impress everyone all the time. I let others have the spotlight. And I've taken up some new hobbies just for me. Oh no, bowling. Hello, Big Cheese. I see you had a little problem and the ball went right through a window. Yikes. Yes, I'm trying to be a better wheel of cheddar. So now, when I brag about something, well, I mostly brag about my friends. Whoa, did you see that? What a move! Because it turns out that anyone, from a crumb of gargonzola to a fleck of feta to an unassuming wedge of brie, can be... Oh, say it with me, please. The Big Cheese. Ta-da! 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 You better believe it. Wow! What a story! Big Cheese thought that was it. He was it. He was the world. And everyone in the world better believe it. But then this little wedge of cheese came along and helped the Big Cheese learn a big lesson about how he was feeling and all the things he was missing out. I am so happy that the authors made this book for us to explore together and to think about. We'll think twice maybe next time we go and we get disappointed and we get angry, or if we go to brag too much and everyone gets like this. Oh man. You know, think about this story. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know. But I am so glad that you joined me on this fun learning adventure about the Big Cheese and all the feelings and emotions that he went through, learning that it's okay to win and it's okay to lose. It's what you do with it. And he learned to love being in the moment and enjoying time, living life, doing other things, exploring different things, learning about life with his friends, and enjoying what they can do too. Well, I'll see you next time. And don't forget to come back and go on some more fun learning adventures with me. Have a great one. I'll see you next time. Bye.